Hello everyone. It is the first day of winter, so I thought I'd make a video in the winteriest part of Vermont, if that's a word, winteriest. Woodford, Vermont, just up the hill from my house. This is where I'm going to be hosting 3 snowshoe races this winter. So I'm up here scouting today to design some new trails. And as I'm up here, I'm noticing my process and how it relates to starting an exercise program, which I made a video about the other day, and also how it relates to getting into any kind of relationship. So I want to talk about that because I've been getting a lot of negative feedback around my creating an exercise plan video. There are a lot of people that believe that you really do have to have a plan. You can't just start. You can't just go out there and run a little bit. You've got to commit to a marathon or something like that. And someone said, yeah, this is great advice from the guy that runs 20 miles a day. So I want to talk about that because I think a lot of people are missing the point. So as I'm making this trail, it became really clear to me how to describe this, I think, in better detail. My ultimate goal is to create a snowshoe course so that people can race on it. A really cool snowshoe course that's going to be fun to run on. But I'm not coming up here today with a plan. I'm simply coming up here with a commitment to explore. So that's what I'm doing. I'm walking through the woods with my little saw and some pink tape, and I'm just going around looking at things, looking at the terrain, looking at areas that might be beautiful to navigate through, looking at trees, looking at rocks, looking at vistas, wandering around through the woods, kind of getting an idea of what I might want to do. And every now and then I cut a branch or I put up some pink tape because I really like that area. It's like, ooh, this spot is nice. Okay, let's mark this somehow so that I can come back and deal with this later. But I'm not creating the course today. I'm not starting at step 1 and just trudging through like you would, drilling a hole through a mountain for a train. I'm not doing that. I'm committed to exploration. That is my plan. That is my commitment. Same with exercise. Don't commit to running a marathon. Go out there and explore and see if you like running. And see where you like running. You can run on a treadmill and decide you hate running. Okay, but have you run outside yet? Well, I ran in the city and I hated that too. Okay, have you run on a trail yet or in a park yet? Well, no, try it. Have you run on snowshoes yet? If you haven't, come to my races. Anyway, people, they commit to these big things without ever really exploring what it's going to look like, if they're going to like it, how they might want to interact with it. Finding out what you're comfortable with, what inspires you, what lights you up. Same with a relationship. People want to jump in a relationship, and I know I'm like this. When I meet somebody really cool or somebody that I'm really, really attached to or have great chemistry with, the attachment comes later. Someone that I have great chemistry with, I just want to go all in. I want to start drilling the hole through that mountain. And I'm a committed man, and I will do that. And it usually doesn't work well. Because I haven't found out who I really am with this person, who they really are with me, how we're going to interact. We haven't explored the terrain yet. We haven't looked around inside of that chemistry and found out what parts of it really work, what parts really light us up, and what parts don't. So before you jump into an exercise plan, because New Year's is right around the corner, and before you jump into a romantic relationship or friendship or career path, or before you cut a trail through the woods, take a walk, explore, find out who you are in relation to the terrain you're going to be navigating. Okay? I hope that helps. All right, it's going to get dark soon. I got to get down the mountain. I love you. Bye. I like deep snow and I cannot lie when it comes up to my thigh.